What's up guys, welcome back to Code Family. This is Vashish and today we're gonna understand how to use the use context hook. First of all, we need to understand why we need to use context hook. You can see in the figure there is a parent component called app and it has two child components where component A is the child component of app and component B is the child component of component A. Here in this case, if we want to pass a prop from app component to component B, then we must have to pass this prop to component A first, then we can access that props in component B. You can see here the prop is unnecessarily passed to the component A. This problem is known as prop drilling. To avoid this, we have to use context. So here you can see in the new figure where we have to create a context and we just need to wrap up all the child components inside a provider, and wherever we want to access the props we just need to use context. So let's see how do we practically use it. We just need to go to our VS Code. So what we have done here is app.jsx is our parent component and here we have one child component, that is component A, and inside component A we are passing a prop as name and the value Subhashish, and inside the component A we are receiving that prop and again passing it within the component B, and inside component B we are receiving and displaying the name. Let's see how it looks. Let me zoom a little bit so that it is visible to you guys. Okay, fine, now it is visible. So what we are doing here is inside the parent component we are passing a prop to a child component, and again inside the child component we are again passing the prop into its child component and then simply displaying it. With the help of useContext we can simply provide through the entire app and then we can access wherever we want. For that, what we need to do is, first of all, we need to import here create context, and then what we need to do here is we just need to create its function, that is create context, and if we want we can assign its value to a variable called context equal to, let me define it as const, and then we can wrap up this context with provider through we can wrap up the whole app. So what we need to do here is we can write like before that we just need to make the context capital because we are going to use it as a component. So right here context and then its provider, and what we need to do here is we just need to wrap up this component with to the app component, and now we just need to pass this prop here so that it is globally available to its all childs. And now what we have done in this app.jsx is we have created a context, and with the help of its provider we are passing the prop to its all childs. And let's go into the component A. We don't need this things here because we can directly access it inside the component B. So let's go into the component B, and here we just need to import one thing here, that is use context. And before that just go to app.jsx. With app we also have to export the context here. So right here export and then as we know, context is a function, so we have to use the curly braces. Inside that, we just need to write here context. Okay, what is the error showing here? Parsing error, export context is not defined. Okay, I got it. We just need to take it to the upper level. Yeah, so here in the app.jsx, we are exporting the context of which is holding the create context function. So let's go to the component B, and inside that we just need to import that particular function which is written inside the app.jsx. So import, okay, what is the name of it? Context. So context from dot slash app. Okay, so here we just have to write use context equal to, sorry, inside that we just need to pass the context, and we can receive the context. So we just need to name it as const result equal to. Okay, so what we have done here is inside use context we are just receiving the context, which is a function inside the app.jsx, and here whatever passes inside the context, let's see what are the props. The props are name, and inside that the value is Subhashish. So inside component B, the context has the value that is name, and it is assigning to the const result. So if we write here result, then it will display the props here. So let's refresh it. Okay, what is the problem? Let me check here. Wait a minute. We can check it by the inspect. Go to console. Warning, value prop is required for the current provider. Do you misspell it? Okay, let me check. app.jsx. Okay, whenever we have to pass inside the context provider as a prop, we must have to define its prop as value, and I think it will be perfect. And you can see, we can see the name, and if we change in the parent component to from Subhashish to Ashish, and then save, then let me check what will it display. See, it is displaying Ashish. So our use context tutorial is completed. If you guys have any kind of doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. I will definitely give answer in the comments. So this is all for today. We will gonna meet in our next video. Till then, keep coding. Bye bye guys.